And potentially strong thunderstorms. They're going to roll into all that heat and all that humidity where we have the 80s, and that's where I think we have our best shot, biggest chance for some thunderstorms. And like I said, potentially damaging thunderstorms. The farther west you are, numbers have already cooled off, already getting rain. Your damage threat is about 0. I mean, here's Vermilion. We just kind of showed you this before the break. That downpour rolling through. Yeah, there's some heavy rain for sure, but there's no lightning with it. No rumbles or anything like that. We will get in on more later on where you have numbers pushing almost 80 degrees. Now notice winds are out of the northwest, northwest. That's going to limit the potential for severe weather, but it's not going to eliminate it. It's just going to kind of shrink it a bit because numbers that are in the lower 80s, that's enough heat. Now, as we cool things off a little bit, that's going to cut it down, but we're kind of in that little fine little line where we might see like this energy that tries to roll on up into this warmer air might be just enough. And I think that's the farther south you are, the better shot you have for some strong storms. Now, we're still going to get on some heavier rain. It's still going to try to make its way through. I'm still going to be tracking this out through the afternoon. We're going to be anywhere where these thunderstorms are. We're going to be letting you know about it. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We're going to be tracking this stuff out as it starts to develop, if it gets strong enough, of course, you know. But for right now, there's your heavier rain trying to roll through. Your live local radar brings it in right there. Also, another little burst just kind of pushing through Avon right now. Avon Lake, Bay Village, you're going to get it next. Westlake, the same. This is that cluster trying to roll on through. Near the lake, a little bit cooler, 10 degrees cooler, quite a bit cooler. That's going to limit how strong they can get, but I would still expect some pretty good downpours. Now, where it's kind of untouched and you have all this fuel, watch what happens. This is 3 o'clock. 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. Look at them build. Now, numbers drop on the backside, but initially, as those storms roll into that warm, humid air, that fueled air, you bet these things are going to pop up and could get pretty strong. If that happens in your area, I would expect gusty winds, so maybe some trees coming down, some debris. I would expect heavy rain, of course, for sure. Maybe some locally heavy, so some ponding on the roads. Lightning, definitely a concern. Power outages, things like that we're going to have to watch through the afternoon. By the evening time, look at all these numbers dropping down into the 60s. Things calm down. We're still going to have some thunder overnight. Still going to be tracking this through tomorrow morning, even a couple pockets of some heavier rain. And that's the story through Friday is once this next wave rolls in, I've still got scattered thunderstorms, but it's not as warm, so it's not as fueled for damage. It's more or less just a bunch of rain. This front's going to roll in here and just kind of squeeze out all that humidity, all that moisture in our air. And that's really our biggest concern for tomorrow is going to be the potential for flooding in spots that get the heaviest rain. After we get through Friday, I think Friday night we dry things out. Saturday we're much nicer, much less humid, much lower humidity, more comfortable air. But look at the numbers, only 70 degrees. Average highs this time of year, upper 70s. We'll get back into the upper 70s, but I've got a round of some thunder, probably Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's going to keep us below average.